on earth is that?
It's coming from the chamber.
Banshee! Who was tidying up in the chamber and he broke the banshee pot? We can't let it get out of the house!
Yes, we can, while there's still a house standing.
No, Michael! If it gets out, imagine the devastation it will cause!
I don't have to! Look what it's doing to my kitchen! Shh!
Hey, Banshee! Can the noise?
The school? Have you seen them?
No, nothing.
I don't have to tell you how sneaky those blighters are. With their mind control contraptions and their shape-shifting. At least you can spot a werewolf in human form. Even on two legs, they can never resist fetching a ball.
Look, you have to get onto the network of mirrors and send a warning signal up for all the other wizards. Warn them the Necros are back.
I will do. But Tom, be careful, sweetheart. Men, why can't they ever close the toilet door? Chamber of Crowe, open to me. Reveal yourself on the knock of 3. Moon! Moon! Moon? Whatever are you doing?
Hush, mistress, please. Randall Moon will be lending an ear to the rumblings of the earth.
What? Oh, you silly hobgoblin. We have more urgent things to worry about.
No, mistress. Something will be amiss far beneath the earthworms and the bones. I will be hearing it. The Tommy knockers at work with phantom pick and shovel.
Oh, Moon, never mind the Tommy knockers. The Necros are back.
The unworld ones? By the king of the trolls' stinky trousers. It won't be the Necros of burrowing beneath Randall Moon's hairy feet.
Seriously, Moon. The less I know about your feet, the better. Now, help me with the network of mirrors. We have to get word out that the Necros are back.
I'll be awakening the scrying mirror, but Randall Moon will be swearing it. There'll be trouble afoot beneath his feet. A mug of tangleweed tea. It will be a soothing Benny's nerves.
Tea isn't going to fix this, Moon. Look, we've got 2 lots of aliens now. Mr. Clark has been put into some sort of trance and Tom's been taken by the Necros.
And this prospector intends to extract the Earth's core. He makes the Necros look like amateurs.
This will have been the disturbance beneath the ground Randall Moon will have been feeling, mistress. The Tommy knockers.
Yes, Moon. I'm sorry. I should have listened to you.
The ground will have been all of a tremble.
But I thought that the Chamber of Mysteries wasn't a threshold of enchantment between the Neverside and the Dayside. Another dimension. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but how could you feel it?
The magical world and the physical are connected in lots of strange ways, Benny. Important ways. We have to stop this prospector. The good thing is, this alien doesn't feed on magic like the Necros. That means we can use magic against him. And I'm packing all 3 spells.
Tom! Hey, are you all right? You're okay.
Oh, Thomas, I knew you would be all right. You're my warrior wizard.
I'm not crying. I had the chance to send him back where he came from, and I messed it up.
Thomas, whatever do you mean?
I'm scared of my magic, Gran.
I don't understand.
It's since the tarantulas. When he drank the magic.
I'm scared of casting a big spell because I don't know if I can control myself anymore. The world's about to be ripped apart and I'm too scared to stop it.
Thomas. Thomas. It's all right. Remember, sometimes the smallest spells have the greatest magic.
We'll fix this, Tom. And what is that?
A gift from Varg. I've got less than 20 minutes, or I won't be around when the consolidation tear out the core.
It's a bomb.
And you know Varg. It'll be a big one.
I'd almost forgotten quite how much I hate those pineapple-headed aliens.
Oh, trust me. You won't like the new kind any better.
The Prospector has got Dad and the rest of the school plugged into his machine. Whatever we're going to do, we're going to have to get them out of there first.
We need a plan.
Grant, are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, not at all. But I really don't think we have an option, do we? We need to lure this alien out of here to your father and your friends, and I honestly can't think of a better spell to do the trick.
Mrs. Crowe, sorry, but I just have to ask. Have you ever used this spell before?
Benjamin. A lady never tells. Just one question, this Prospector. Is he at all good looking? Oh. That's what I thought.
You will receive suitable recompense. Consolidation out.
No appreciation. Not a word of thanks. They should try coming down here, negotiating recruitment, dealing with the locals, and bringing in a top quality product on budget. And who are you?
Ursula of the magical line of Crowe.
Another one. Listen to me. I'm a planetary engineer, a prospector. I dig fusion spheres out of planets and sell them on. I deal in science, not hocus pocus.
My grandson said you didn't believe in magic, so I thought you might like a demonstration of real hocus pocus.
Oh, really? And what did you have in mind, crone?
A fairy witch love spell. Fair low love!
Like I said, I don't believe in magic. But you could charm a hard-working man's heart like the croak of a razor-toothed bog-toad.
Oh, you. You're such a flirt.
I'm a simple working man, but I have a plan to buy a few acres of steam marshes and settle down growing carbolic beans and sulphur sprouts. My life wouldn't mean a wet sock without you by my side. I don't know what's come over me. Marry me?
You'll have to catch me first.
Oh.
Psst, run!
My love! Will you steal my heart and run away with it?
Over here.
So, playing hard to get, are we? My little swamp duck?
I almost feel sorry for him.
I don't know what you mean. I think I'd be quite a catch. Not that he ever will. The Mirror Me enchantment would keep him running around the school forever if I let it.
Come on. We've got to get Dad and everyone out of there.
Jules almost at the core. And I've got 2 minutes until Varg's bomb goes off. Come on, Benny, how do we get everyone free?
I'm trying to work it out.
What's here? What's that?
I think they're getting ready to extract the core.
Benny, find the switch.
I can just enchant them now. Draw them away.
No! If the headsets aren't removed properly, their brains will implode.
Oh, Benny, find the switch.
I'm looking, I'm looking. I found it. I mean, I found them. Well, which one is it, red or green? I don't know. It's the law of probability. Which is? The switch I hit is probably the wrong one. Try both. No, Tom! Yes! Tom!
I should be at MIT. In other news, why is the drill still going? I thought we cut his power up.
I don't know. It must have been storing power like a battery.
Brad,
Enchantment, you have to get everyone out of here. All of them. Get them outside, away from the school.
Yes, Tom. What are you going to do?
Just do it, Gran. You've got one spell left. Use it.
One great big passing charm. Coming up. Oh, boys. What happened?
Tom used the Necros bracelet to blow up the hyperdimensional fault. It put everything back to the way it was.
What about Tom?
Oh. He'll be fine. After he's had some cheese.
There you are, my sweetling.
Where is our fusion sphere?
I don't know, sir. Something's gone very wrong. It's the local workers, not quality labour.
You have failed the consolidation, Prospector. You are dismissed.
No! No!
It would never have worked out between us anyway.
Oh.
I don't know. The last thing I remember was getting kicked out of class.
No, you'd got something you wanted to show me.
Oh, don't you remember? There was a fire alarm.
Fire alarm?
That's right. Wasn't there?
Yeah, that's right. And, sir, it wasn't me blowing anything up. Well, not this time.
A fire alarm?
That's right.
And what about Tom?
By starlight and the moon so bright, be turning back this spell to right. Moon! Randall Moon will be closeting the young master's birthday suit.
Thanks.
So what I don't get is there still a massive great hole under the school that runs all the way down to the Earth's core?
No. The pulse drill wasn't drilling a physical hole, so to speak. It was opening up an energy channel that the consolidation would sort of suck the core through. Think of it a bit like the threshold of enchantment that leads into the chamber.
Yeah. Like that helps. Thanks, Benny.
All I want to think about is having my big boy back. Even though he was rather cute as a little mouse.
Yeah, thanks. But I'm not the only one you've got back. I mean, there's Varg. Oh, and I didn't tell you. He's married.
Married? To a wife?
And if you ask me, she's every bit as bad as Varg is. By the way, Moon, I'm famished. Don't suppose you've got any cheese?
Morning, Mrs. Crowe. Morning, Mr. Clark. That smells good.
Yeah, Saturday is sausage day. Want some?
Thanks, but I've got somewhere to be.
Ah, shame. I thought you'd come to give Tom a hand mowing the lawn.
Benny's got an email. He's been invited to the Brookmill Radio Telescope.
That's exciting, Betty. Is it something to do with school?
No, Mrs. Crowe. Brookmill was part of the Space View project that MIT runs in America. I suppose they invited me because I was over there.
Or they found out you hacked into the Brookmill systems to keep an eye out for the Necros.
What? Do you think so?
No. I better go too. I mean, if they are onto him, then a quick spell of forgetting might come in handy.
On the other hand, you could be mowing the lawn like we agreed.
Yeah, but with a team.
Science and magic, Mr. Clark. Science and magic.
Those boys. They'll do anything for each other.
Yeah, like get out of chores. Ursula! What did you do?
That wasn't me. It's a signal from Moon. He needs me. Urgently.
Mistress, a wizard will be trying to find you through the network of mirrors.
Well, it better be important, Moon. You should see my kitchen.
My goodness. Eva Starling. I thought she'd been eaten by a yeti in the Himalayas years ago.
And I was beginning to think you'd followed that fool of a husband of yours into the Neverside. Where have you been?
I came as quickly as I could. What do you want, Eva?
Oh, you're not going to believe it. Your help.
Really? Why?
Have you heard what's happening to the line of twilight? There are tears. They're cropping up all over the place.
There have been rumors on the network of mirrors.
Oh, they're not just rumors. Things are slipping through, Ursula, from the Neverside. Now, I'm at Long Edge, Marston Forest. I was investigating sightings of a Neverside creature, and I need help. You must come, quickly.
Yes, of course. But why?
I think we're going to need a whole lot of magic.
Marston Forest. The mistress will be needing to be fleet of foot.
Hang on, what's all this about tears in the line of twilight? I'm no wizard, but that's bad, isn't it?
There will always have been weaknesses, but of late there will have been whispers of more, and more besides.
Moon thinks it's to do with the prospector, the alien at King's Park.
I will have been feeling the disturbance below, but not just of rock and dirt, of magic.
Then Caractacus and the wizards of the Silver Dawn cast the line of twilight. They called on great magic from the very soul of the earth.
And the prospector drilling for Earth's core could have disturbed them.
Randall Moon felt it.
And if something has come through from the Neverside, I have to help Eva.
I'm coming too. The Brookmill telescope's in Marston Forest. That could mean Tom's in danger.
He shouldn't be here. This is wizard's work.
And hello to you too.
This is Michael, Helen's husband.
Unenchanted's get in the way.
My son's at the telescope. I need to know if he's in danger.
Well, not if we move quickly. The report started a couple of months ago. They called it a red demon. Well, of course, no one took it seriously.
You did?
I'm a wizard. Of course I did.
But it couldn't have come through tearing the line of twilight. They've only existed for 2 weeks. In fact, Moon and I think that...
Ursula, I don't need your theories. When I cast magic against this creature, it was like a summer breeze against oak. I need you to concentrate. And, follow my lead.
What is that?
Oh, quick, hide! Oh, Michael!
Eva!
She's gone.
It certainly looks like a home from home for a Neverside creature.
Doesn't look very Neverside.
Someone is using technology to scare people off. I wonder what they're trying to hide. Michael, what is it?
It's not from the Neverside, that's for sure. If you ask me, this is Necros.
Eva. They took her. They must have. Extracted her magic.
Some sort of escape pod. Must have crashed through there.
Get back!
Missed.
We have to get after it! If those things are after Wizards, it might be homing in on Thomas.
An air vent in the cave.
That's the way it went. I'm sure.
Right.
Ivan.
Hey, look. Brook Mill. They must use the caves for ventilation.
That's it. That nasty little bug must be after Thomas.
Hey, listen. We're gonna have to split up.
Right? Tom!
The deep shall inherit the earth!
You're all right.
Quantum light hit us like an electromagnetic pulse. It's knocked everything out.
No! No! No!
Well, at least you didn't blow up the world, Benny. Still, better not tell MIT about this, eh?
Yeah. Funny.
I've captured the quantum light!
I'm not following any of this.
Jethro's going to take over the world. And Benny, the MIT superbrain, helped him.
Majesty.
You used the quantum light to create a superstorm.
My gift to your world. And you should always beware geeks bearing gifts.
That could kill thousands. And I thought you hated bullies.
Oh, no, no, no. I just hate being bullied.
When you helped him take over the world.
Look, enough, Tom. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry I got carried away. I am sorry that I thought science could save the world. I'm just sorry for everything, okay?
I don't know what's got into you two, but things aren't getting any better.
Bark.
He's got my dad.
He will obliterate me.
He can get in line.
We have to try and stop that superstorm.
Bug will be here in a minute.
Nothing's responding. He's taken the flash drive, the control codes. Nothing will work without them.
Then we've got to get him back.
You go. I've got to get Dad.
No, Tom! Varg doesn't want your dad. He wants you. He'll be okay. We just have to find a plan. No!
I'm not leaving my dad behind.
Listen, I know that you're mad at me, but we have to go. We have to get that flash drive.
Fine.
He'll have gone this way. It leads into the caves beneath. Quickly. Boys! So, you were the Red Demon. Based on what I've just seen, the witnesses weren't far wrong.
I spent months wearing that form-filtered human shape. Can you imagine that? Sometimes I just had to be in my own skin.
Everybody's got their problems, Jethro. A superstorm, for instance. Give me that flash drive. Now we've got to get past Varg. I warned you, Benny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah? Shame you didn't listen.
Thomas?
Maybe if you hadn't been acting like such a doorknob, I would have.
Me? You were so full of yourself. And am I geek? You forgot who your friend was.
Boys! Stop it! What's got into you?
Ask him.
I'm going to study in America.
He's breaking up the team. Benny?
What's happening to me?
You stopped fading.
The change in its atomic structure is unpredictable, but inevitable.
You mean I'm going to disappear?
Well, ultimately, yes. You and every other human who's come into contact with the quantum light. Seems my bid for world domination was flawed by a minor detail. Sorry.
Well, I don't seem to be fading. Nor do you, Thomas. Perhaps we have a little more time.
I don't see...
Maybe there's still something we can do.
I don't see what magic can do. This is down to science.
Which is down to me.
You're not going anywhere.
I've got to! This is all my fault. I should have realized. Some genius I am. MIT's the last place I deserve to be. I'm an idiot.
No, Benny. We're both idiots. You put those away, you. You're the only other geek in this cave. You're coming with me.
No. You can't trust him.
I think he might be right, Thomas.
Yeah, as do I. Most definitely.
Look, I can blast the quantum light back into space. You just have to get me to the control room.
There's no way. You're too sick.
Actually, Tom, there might be. Out of the way, you. Give me room.
Okay, so what's the plan?
An enchantment of essence.
Which is what, exactly?
Well, to put it simply, Tom will carry your essence. The Benny inside the Benny body, in his body. Sort of a magical piggyback. A spell like this is only cast once in a blue moon. So blue, it's almost black. But it's the only way to get Benny into that control room.
We've got to go for it.
But an enchantment of essence will only work if both elements are in complete harmony. All this nonsense today, you have to let it go.
And I've got to let you go. To MIT.
I'm not going anywhere, Tom. MIT. They only let clever people in there. And look how I messed up today.
Look, shut up. You're going. You were right. That's your world. Science. It's why you could do what you did today. And that's why now you're going to do what you wanted. Save the world.
Science and magic. One last time.
We're the team. Benny?
It's all right, Tom. Concentrate. Invite him into your heart.
Benny?
Oh, boy, this is weird.
You're telling me.
I knew I could do it.
Now, we just have to get the necklace out of that control room.
I've got that covered. Time for Adam Wright to do something useful.
I need my bag.
Benny?
I need my laptop. I hacked into the Brickmill computers to keep a lookout for the necklace. Now the telescope is online, I can use that hack again to control the dish.
Is it working?
I'm almost there, Mrs. Crowe.
Stop!
Oops.
Oh my God.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm all right now.
The boy discharged the quantum light.
Benny. Science and magic.
For one last time.
You're going to be amazing at MIT, Benny. They won't know what's Hitler.
Genius.
Everything's back to normal. I like normal.
You? Normal? Come on, it's a long hike back to the car.
So, what is Castor and Pollux anyways?
Stars. But in mythology, they were brothers. But
Only one of them was God. And which was the good-looking one?
Oh, Eve, I thought you were... Oh, blessed be the sort. It's so good to see you again.
Well, how'd you get away from the Necros?
A wizard never gives away her best trick. Now you see me, now you don't. And those aliens never saw what hit them.
I'm just so glad you're still with us.
I ran into some friends up there as well.
You saved those wizards from the tarantulas. Lucky for them.
Oh, luck had nothing to do with it, Ursula. No, destiny guides our lives, one way or another. In the end, we all do what we're meant to do. Wizard and unenchanted.
Where is everyone?
Shin digger da! Bon voyage, my beautiful boy.
Randall Lou will be thinking the mistress will have been going over the top with the fripperies of the party time.
We're all really proud, Benny. MIT is lucky to be getting you. Have an amazing time.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. And Moon has something he wants to give to you.
It will be the way of the Hobgoblin to be offering a talisman for good luck to one of their own who will be going beyond the river to seek adventure and fortune. Randall Boone's own father would have been giving him this the day he left to fight in the Neverside Wars at the side of his great master, Crowe. And now he'll be handing it over to you, Benny Sherwood.
It's your moonstone. From the actual moon. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It'd always bring you good luck. Courage and wisdom, Benjamin. Wear it close to your heart and know that we will always be there too.
I will. And don't worry, because I am never going to forget you. You've all been so magical. So have you, Benny. So have you. Gran?
Yes, Thomas?
Is everything all right?
Yes, Thomas.
Only you look like you've lost something.
Only slightly. I'm sure it can't have gone far. It's my engagement ring.
What, from Grandad?
I've only ever been engaged once.
Yeah, but you never take it off.
It's nothing to panic about. It can't have gone far, I'm sure.
Come on, let me help you. Gran, what's that?
Oh, I've put it on the wrong hand. Can't tell my left hand from my right. I'll be mixing up weather spells with animal charms next, and it'll end up raining cats and dogs.
Are you sure you're all right?
Of course I am, Thomas. Don't worry. Not losing my marbles just yet.
Sorry. It's Katie.
Oh. Then I shall retire to a discreet distance.
Hey, Katie, what are you up to? Of course I'll come. Just calm down, okay? I'm on my way.
Is something wrong?
She's really upset. It's something to do with her granddad.
Neverside witch! Will you be assured of it?
No question. There must be a tear in the line of twilight inside the theatre.
Katie saw this witch as well, and now she knows you're a wizard. Can you trust her?
Yeah, completely. Totally.
What worries me are these tears. The network of mirrors has been alive with rumours of bog sprites, grunkins, and all sorts of Neverside nuisances being spotted.
Oh, by the blood-curdling of an ogre's oath. They'll be having Randall Moon all over frit and sweat. But it will be the duty of a wizard always to be protecting the unenchanted from the things of the Neverside.
Well, like you mean?
There will be no call here for a jester, Michael of the Unenchanted. Randall Moon will be remembering the world of the Neverside Wars, of the darkness and chaos before the line of twilight. He will have looked upon the Wraith Lords. I will not be wishing to do so again.
Moon is right. Something is happening to the line of twilight. Up to now, we've been lucky.
Yeah. But now we've got a Neverside witch to take care of.
I came here to see Midsummer Night's Dream. Your grandfather brought me. All he did was chunder on about how Puck would never say this or Oberon would never do that. Oh, that man could be so annoying.
Can we catch up on the family history another time? Once you get inside, you might want to focus.
I'm ready for anything.
Hello, Mrs. Crowe. Mr. Clark.
Katie, what are you doing here? I told you, it's not safe.
It's all right. I've been taking readings.
You've been doing what?
I've been reading up on the internet. This is an EMF meter. It measures electromagnetic fields that paranormal phenomena can mess with, apparently. Which means that this can spot them.
Wizards too, from the look of it.
I told you, this isn't paranormal phenomena. It's an Neverside witch. But where did you get that from?
My dad has an electronics store, remember? And if witches and wizards aren't paranormal, then I don't know what is. Tom told me everything, but don't worry. I know it's a secret.
Tom trusts you. That's all I need to know.
You shouldn't be here.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, Tom. None of what I've seen today makes any sense. But it will do, by the time I'm finished.
So there have been stories about this place being haunted for decades. That's right, isn't it?
Grace Ealing. She died right here.
That can't have been a Neverside witch. Tears in the line of twilight only appeared in the last few weeks. I don't get it.
What's the line of twilight?
A border between here and the magical world, where this witch came from. And you're right. It doesn't make sense.
Then let's get to work. Creature of the Neverside. I am Ursula of the magical line of Crowe, and I call you from your hiding place. I command you to reveal yourself to the wizard light. Son, they die!
That's beautiful. She's amazing.
Hear me, witch. You have no place on the dayside, and you shall not resist the call of the wizards that protect it.
I don't think she's listening.
Did you hear that?
Don't ghosts communicate with knocks?
I thought it wasn't a ghost.
It's coming from over there.
Well, you're sort of trendy for a Neverside witch.
Witch? Who are you calling a witch? I'm a journalist.
Well, it's an easy mistake to make.
Now, why don't you tell me who you are? And what you're doing here?
Why don't you? My granddad Gilbert never said anything about reporters.
Your grandfather has been talking on the radio about what he saw here. You should hope to be more careful. Anyone could be listening.
Still haven't told us your name.
Laura Piper. And you must be ghost hunters.
I am Madame Ursula, world-renowned spirit talker. This is my grandson, Thomas, and this is Michael, our transport manager.
Transport manager. Nice.
Madame Ursula. Nice to meet you.
We travel in search of poor souls who have lost their way to the life beyond the veil and assist them in completing their journey.
Sort of like the AA. Only we've checked this place out and there's nothing here.
Yeah, Grandad probably just saw an old costume caught in a draft.
So it seems there's no story.
Looks like the paranormal phenomena have given up the ghost. How very droll.
He gets it from his grandfather.
Ursula, I think it might be time to drop the accent and get out of here.
What?
We've got an audience.
Who are they?
What are they? Shadow phantoms.
They just got up.
And I don't think it's for a standing ovation.
What exactly is a shadow phantom?
A magical conjuration.
And I'm guessing not the good kind.
I don't think so.
Are you serious?
Deadly serious. Shadows made solid. Enchanted servants modeled from darkness to do the bidding
Of what?
a never-side witch. You really shouldn't have come here, Miss Piper.
Look, I know this is a trick. The girl's grandfather wants to save this place from the bulldozer, but well, who cares? That's a great story.
It's not a trick. And if I were you, I'd start running.
Michael, get her out of here.
Come on. This is dangerous.
Wait, do you really believe this stuff?
Run now. Interviews later.
So what happens now?
It's a challenge. They're always the same. These Neverside witches. Dreadful show-offs. But now we've got rid of the reporter. We can get down to business.
They're gone.
I think they've left something.
Keep away from it!
What's happening?
Stay where you are.
Are you do what? I've eaten wizards for supper and know the magic from their bones.
You don't scare us, and you have no place in this world. Go back to the Neverside before we send you back.
Haven't you heard? The wizard's line of twilight is ripping at the seams. It's falling apart.
What is that?
It's a tear in the line of twilight.
There'll be no sense in sending me back there. You might as well draw water with a fishing net. Besides, I am not done here.
So what do you want?
My daughters.
What daughters?
She knows. I can see it in her eyes. The fear.
What is she talking about?
You're old Bethesda, aren't you?
And I want my daughters, or I'll boil your bones for soup and drink it out of your knee caps.
You are so gross.
Old Bethesda and her daughters were the most hideous witches of the Neverside Wars.
But what happened to them?
Were turned to stone by a wizard.
I'm sorry. I really am. But they're not here.
I can hear their cries. I have always heard their cries, even on the nether side. But now, I will free them, and your young, sweet wizard magic will make them flesh again!
Hands up, my grandson! Say something! Come on, we need to get out of here. Gran!
Will that hold her?
No.
Wizards! You can't escape me! Your magic will free my daughters from their sleep of stone!
She's coming.
This way! Come on!
By my darkest harvest.
What did you do with the reporter?
I didn't do anything. She gave me the slip.
What? Do you mean she's still here?
Why?
Well, we've got to find her.
What are those?
The sign will go the other way. Fast.
We're trapped!
It's worse than that. Something's coming through. He's coming through from the nether side.
We're cornered! Whatever happens, old Bethesda will never get her hands on you, Thomas! I promise!
But what about them?
Go and chase some broomsticks. Witch hounds. By the source. I hate those darn things.
No, it can't be.
Hello, Ursula. Did you miss me?
Miss you? If I had a spell left, I'd turn you into a toad.
Gran, he just saved us.
Gran? Did he just call you Gran?
Thomas, meet your grandfather.
Oh, my boy.
No.
Tom, what's wrong?
My granddad's been lost in the Neverside for 30 years.
That's right. And now he's back. And what an entrance, eh?
Ursula, are you sure that's him?
Listen to him. He went galloping off into the Neverside all those years ago, left me alone to bring up Helen, and now he's back and acts like he's just been on a boys' weekend in Blackpool. That's him, all right.
Found me at last, have you? It's a pity you're too late!
As feisty as ever, my lily nymph, but I have some wizarding to finish. Can you hear me? Oh, Bethesda! I'm not letting you bring your daughters back from their sleep of stone. No way!
You can't stop me! Now that I have the magic of Crowe! Get away from him!
Thomas! The witch has taken her.
Where's the stuff?
It is this wizard staff that turned my daughters to stone!
I'm sorry. I know what it's like to lose people you love.
Crowe magic took them, and Crowe magic will bring them back. I wanted the boy, but you'll do.
I will bring them back.
What makes you think you have a choice? How does it feel, Wizard of Crowe, to have your magic sucked from your very soul?
My magic is no match for a spell cast by Caractacus Crowe.
You lie! I can hear my daughters waking from their sleep of stone! Soon this curse of stone shall be lifted, and we three shall have our vengeance on the world!
Wizards aren't the only ones that will hunt you.
Say your prayer. You don't look like you have very much left in you.
And what then?
Ooh, your grandson is young and full of sweet, strong crow magic. He is searching for you.
Look.
If you can hear me, listen to what I say. Do not try to find me.
I don't understand.
I know you will, but you mustn't. Oh, Bethesda is draining my magic to bring back her daughters. Her daughters must never wake from the sleep of stone. She must never get your magic.
Right. Oh, Gran, no!
What can you do?
I can raise some ghosts. Gran.
Oh, stay back!
You wanted to save your granny. Now you can save my daughters instead.
Let my gran go. Then we can talk.
I'll let the hag go if you give yourself to my daughter's embrace.
Oh, no! Let my gran go. And I'll do it.
What's this? A trick?
No trick. I love my gran. The same as you love your daughters. I'll do anything for her. It's the bloodline of Crowe.
The line of Crowe. It cursed my daughters.
Family ties. You can never shake them. They are way too powerful, no matter how old they are. So release my gran. Now!
Daughters, release the wizard.
You don't know what you're doing.
My daughters are waiting for you.
Oh, they've been waiting for you a whole lot longer. I think they'd like a hug from their mum. The magic of the line of Crowe shall never be undone.
They had too much of me. I can feel the veil opening. But how did you know that the staff would help you?
It's the staff of Crowe. Every Crowe wizard for 1,000 years left a part of themselves in it. He's incorrect, because it was his spell. The staff just rebooted it. He stopped like this. I wish he was here. I will always be here, Thomas. Look in there sometimes. I might even give you a wink. Gran. She's dying.
Ursula?
I always knew you'd come home. But even then, I knew you'd be late. You always were.
But I never let you down, my lily nymph. Not in the end.
I hope you don't think that means you're forgiven.
I suppose that will take a while.
Thank you for saving her. And welcome home, Grandad.
I wonder what Moon will say when he sees you again after all this time.
Probably something about pickled pixies, and then he'll make some tangleweed tea.
By the way, did anybody see what happened to that journalist? Not that anybody's going to believe her.
Randall Moon will be thinking there'll be a song in the mistress's hat, since Simeon Swan's returning.
I was never sure that I'd see him again. People don't generally come back from the Neverside, do they?
A pixie's pity he will not have been thinking such thoughts himself, when at leaping through the line of twilight and leaving the mistress alone with her baby girl.
Not quite alone. I always had you.
Wait and see what we've got.
Moon, get that jar quickly.
Hey, you two! You didn't realise you left the front door wide open and the door to the chamber passage?
Well, I knew you'd be there to shut it behind us, Michael. Well, that's what you're for, isn't it?
What?
Dad, just wait till you see what came through the nether side.
Fairy lights.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, well, they beat the ones on our tree the last 10 years.
These are the real thing, Michael. The tiniest and most magical of all the Fae. Aren't they wonderful, Ursula?
You took Thomas fishing for fairies.
Well, I suppose so.
And suppose they hadn't been fairies coming through that tear? What if there had been another Neverside witch? Or a spider wolf? Or a horde of wraith lords?
Gran, they were just fairies.
30 years on the Neverside and you're still as boneheaded as an idiot ogre!
She didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, she did.
It's Wednesday night, shop night. How could you forget?
But I'm sorry, all right? Grandad turned up in a sports car.
Sports car? Tom, he's been on the Neverside for 30 years. He probably doesn't even have a license.
He rode dragons and black unicorns. He seemed to do all right.
Yeah, he says, and I don't care. I don't suppose you have to bother much about red lights and rights of way when you're riding a flaming dragon. And where did this sports car come from? Magic, I suppose.
He as good as said you wouldn't understand. I mean, you're unenchanted, aren't you? You don't trust magic.
I don't trust Simeon.
He's Mum's dad.
This has nothing to do with your mother. Don't bring her into it.
We went to visit her grave. He's so sorry about what happened, Gran. Him getting stuck in the Neverside, that wasn't his fault, and he missed you. And he missed Mum. Every day.
I'm sure he did.
But your father's right. You should be careful, Thomas.
What? How can you say that?
When I first saw Simeon, he was like no other man I'd ever met. All these years later, I've still to meet another quite like him.
That's good, isn't it? Who wants to be like everyone else?
I know. But perhaps your grandfather's problem is he was born too late. He should have been fighting Wraith Lords beside Caractacus. But today, I'm afraid a man like that, Tom, perhaps he just means trouble.
Grandad. Wait!
What a lovely film! I feel quite better now. Hello, Thomas. Michael. Simeon. Moon. Moon, where is everybody?
Bellowing boggarts and flowering fairy tarts. You'll be setting Randall Moon's heart all a hammer, mistress.
Where is everyone?
Simeon Swan will have been casting a spell of sleeping on Randall Moon.
Why?
A quest for the key of bones. And he'll be taking the young master with him. Simeon Swan will be saying it might heal the line of twilight.
What is it, Moon?
It will not be beyond Randall Moon's imagining that Simeon Swan may be himself beguiled.
Are you sure about this, Moon? Looking into Simeon's dreams, it feels like spying.
It will be the only way of seeing what Simeon Swan will be thinking. Where heads may rest for sleep to come, such dreams be seen and truth be done.
But what is hidden can be found, Simeon Swan. And you are the wizard who find it.
They will be talking of the key of bones. He will be helping the unworld ones find it. Oh, this will be worse than we'll be thinking.
I won't believe Simeon is helping the Necros. They've used alien jiggery-pokery to get into his dreams and trick him.
I know how you will have been caring for him in the past, mistress, but you cannot be knowing this as sure.
And I'm going to find out. We use the binding of souls.
But mistress, this will be an enchantment of such peril.
Which is why I've never asked you before. Now we have no choice.
The circle of binding will be complete, mistress. You will be understanding that this will be a spell that burns with the bright magic of true love.
When wizards marry, their souls bind for eternity. And that binding can take one to the other wherever they are.
But if Simeon Swan will not be loving you as you love him, you will be lost forever.
Love is always a risk, Moon. That's what makes it so important. Now, please, perform the enchantment.
Ursula! How in the name of the source did you find us?
Moon used the binding of souls.
The only spell that could probably ever work here. But only then...
If you loved me as much as I have always loved you.
Yeah,
Lovely moment. Now please get us out of here.
The Necros must have technology to get inside people's dreams.
Well, I had no idea, no memory.
It's not your fault the Necros are devious blighters.
But I as good as brought them here, and now they're ahead of us.
Not necessarily. They were too impatient to listen to me. Now they're behind as much as they're ahead. Ah, so nice to have you back in the game. You were always my favorites. I'll even overlook some rule bending, just this once.
All right, thanks. What do we do? It's just a corridor, right?
Along this passage you may pass, but pause 9 steps before the last. Then say the name before the turn, or there's no end to your return.
Come again?
It's an enchanted passageway. Without the words of magic, you could be trapped walking in it for eternity.
And the Necros won't have any idea about that, will they? He's right. We're ahead. Oh.
Yeah, but what words? What name?
Well, isn't it obvious? If this leads to the Key of Bones...
The 9 wizards of a meeting of the Silver Dawn.
Who cast the Line of Twilight?
Brilliant. But apart from Caractacus, who are they again?
Oh, kids today don't know anything.
9 steps before the turn.
Cornelius Whiteraven.
This is it. The last name.
Caractacus Crowe.
Come on! They're right behind us!
So much for skullduggery.
He who would ride with dragons shall find such strength in me.
That's the one, it must be.
He has to make his own choice.
That's my grandson.
The quest is at an end.
And the Line of Twilight is saved.
What have you done?
Shattered your dreams.
You are banished from this realm!
So that's it. The last chance to heal the Line of Twilight. Lysira got what she wanted.
As the tears worsen, anything could come through from the Neverside.
Not only that, there are things waiting over there that will destroy the Unenchanted.
There is one way to avert disaster. There is a realm where the Key of Bones might be made whole again.
On the Neverside. Can you take it?
My purpose is ended. I grow weaker with every breath. The boy is now guardian of the Key of Bones. See, the realm calls.
But he can't go.
It's okay, Gran. If this is what I have to do.
This is my ride.
No, Simeon. Not again.
You can't, Grandad. You've got to be with Gran now.
You're a great wizard, Tom, even though it scares you. There is something in your future, but it isn't this. The Dayside needs you. I have to go.
Then this time, we'll go together.
No, my lily nymph. Just as the Dayside needs Tom, so he needs you. And Michael, thank you for making my little girl happy. You're a good man, and I know you'll make sure my grandson is too.
My love.
Harry, The realms are weakening. You must go. Now.
Mistress, you'll be back.
But what of Simeon Swan?
He's gone. Back to the Neverside to save the world. My granddad's a hero. He always was.
Oh, nonsense, Moon. You said you were dreaming. That's all this was.
The pale shadow of Caractacus Crowe. He will have been here. The key of bones will be falling into the hands of our enemies.
Calm down. It's not possible.
They will be raising Warlock, High Lord of the Wraith. But Lysira smashed the key of bones. We all saw it.
Yeah, and Grandad took what was left into the Neverside. There's no way they can get it there.
There's nothing to worry about. I promise. The Neverside Wars were a terrible time. I'm not surprised you still have nightmares. Oh. And that's all this was.
If the mistress will be saying so, then surely it will be true.
We are right, aren't we? I mean, there's no way the Necros could have got into the Neverside and got their hands on the Key of Bones again, is there?
They're aliens. The Neverside is magical. All they know is technology. Now, come on. I've got to get to school.
Oh, you're keen today?
Yeah, well, I've got a match tonight. Let's go. Come quick. Trouble.
Hear me, Chamber of Mysteries! Sanctuary of the magical line of Crowe! I am Ursula! Blood of the wizard Caractacus who forged this place with his spell of being! Hear me! Misha! Shasha!
I think you did it.
I've bought some time.
What's going on? Where's Moon?
He's gone.
Gone? But Moon's the guardian of the chamber.
Without him, it's starting to collapse. My magic will only hold it for a short while.
We should get out of here. At least we'll be safe in the house.
No, Michael. I have to stay and hold the chamber together for as long as I can. If it's destroyed, then all our magic is lost with it. The line of Crowe will be over.
But Moon would never leave without a good reason. How did he even get out?
After 500 years, nobody knows the chamber better than Moon. And some of these tunnels stretch out to who knows where. He's gone to stop the Necros using the Key of Bones to bring back Warlock, the most terrible and powerful of all the Wraith Lords.
Could he be right? Could the Necros have really got hold of the Key of Bones?
Look, I've not always seen eye to eye with that hobgoblin, but I know he would never endanger this family. If Moon's gone, it's because he's convinced he has to.
It says he's gone to the doorway of Long Shadows.
It's the heart of the Line of Twilight. The place at which Caractacus and the other wizards of the Silver Dawn cast it. At Black Hawk Abbey, the place of the last battle of the Neverside Wars.
Well, that's not far.
That's why the Line of Crowe has lived here since the days of Caractacus. To be ready to defend it. Poor Moon. I should have listened to him.
I'll find Moon. And if the Necros have got the Key of Bones, I'll get that too.
I can't leave the chamber. I have to do what I can.
Stay with her, Dad.
No, I'm coming with you. Well, I don't have magic. I'm no good in here. What can I do?
If Gran can't hold this place together anymore, you have to get her out before it's too late.
Good luck, son.
monstrous!
Ursula? You all right?
The chamber. It's like a fire. The more you feed it, the more it wants. It's draining me.
You've got all these magic books. All this knowledge, centuries of it. There must be something in one of them to stop what's happening.
Nothing can stop the dissolution of the chamber. Caractacus forged it with the last of his magic to give Moon a safe haven. For when Caractacus passed beyond the veil.
A safe haven? Why?
It must have been something to do with the war. Moon would never say. If Tom doesn't get him back, there's nothing anyone can do. I only have one spell left. And that's just not enough. Caractacus' spell of being is failing. The chamber is crumbling.
Why can't you just cast another one? Another spell of being?
A wizard with Caractacus' power comes only once in a millennia. All I can do is patch it up. But I only have one spell left, and that has to be for the last possible moment.
What's that?
The chamber lies between the Dayside and the Neverside. If its walls are falling...
You mean it's the Neverside?
Something terrible is trying to get through.
Maybe I should go and take a look.
It's too dangerous. If there's an opening to the Neverside, you could be pulled through it. Or worse.
We can't just stand here waiting, Ursula. We have to do something.
There's only one thing I can do. I am Ursula, blood of the line of Caractacus, who forged this place with his spell of being. Hear me! Misha! Shasha!
Didn't work.
Devastation of the chamber's gone too far.
Right. I'm getting you out of here.
No, Michael, I can't! Whatever is coming through that threshold, I have to face it!
With what? You're out of spells!
It's my duty to protect the unenchanted, whatever the cost! But you must go! This isn't your battle!
You're my family. Unenchanted or not. That makes it my battle.
Neverside and Dayside are as one again. Savor the calm. I am Warlock, High Lord of the Wraith, and chaos and everlasting darkness come with me.
Oh, yeah? Well, this house has got all the chaos it needs, thanks, so, you can sling your hook.
Michael!
How perfect that the Chamber of Crowe should be my gateway. And through it, that the great Caractacus legacy to the unenchanted is their destruction.
I might be an old woman, but the blood of the warrior wizards is still in my veins.
Only for the moment.
Don't you touch my gran.
Thomas!
The boy wizard, and his hobgoblin, and little princess.
Yeah? And this princess kicks, so watch yourself, bullhorns.
I could crush your beating heart.
You would have to get through me first.
Thomas, be careful.
Strong words from a small wizard. How like Caractacus you are. Your quest is even more hopeless than his. I do not come alone. The massed horde of the Wraith Lords is gathered on the Neverside, ready to ride down the walls of this chamber and stampede across your world.
And I am a wizard of the line of Crowe. And I'm telling you, go back to where you belong, Warlock.
An impressive trick, little Crowe. But I am not of a mind to go anywhere.
Who said you've got a choice?
Thomas. You did it.
You sent him packing, Tom? You beat him?
No. It's not over. Not yet.
Thomas, no!
Do not be a worry. There will be great magic about this night. Bridal will be a coming!
Hello. I'm Jazz. Nice to meet you. Wait for me! That was legendary.
Tom, are you back? We were going out of our minds.
What happened to Warlock?
Oh, he got what was coming to him.
The young master will have been a warrior wizard to impress even the great Caractacus himself.
Thomas? Are you all right?
Never better. I'm Tom Clark of the magical line of Crowe. I'm a wizard. Born to protect the unenchanted. From wraith lords, dragons, ghouls, and even aliens. And I'm ready for them. Now, I'm ready for anything.